1 minute. So Jim, let's go into to the appeal. That's still is it still hold?
I don't know. I can talk to you a little bit.
Okay.
You about ready, Jim?
Yep. Good to go.
Good to welcome everyone to the August 5th, 2021 Bellingham Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. What do we have tonight, Jim?
All right. So the first item on the agenda is 206 Mechanic Street, and they've actually submitted the request to continue to September 2nd, if the board is willing to accept that continuation. You also have in your package just updated discussion of traffic impacts, which they want to get into in detail in September, but because the full board wasn't here, they're asking for that continuation.
Motion to grant the continuation.
Second.
Any discussion on it? Good. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So passes.
Next item on the agenda is the special permit for 17 Indian Run Road. The applicants are here. If I can quickly just read the public hearing notice. The Bellingham Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on August 5th, 2021 at 7 p.m. in the Arcan Meeting Room, 10 Mechanic Street, Bellingham, Mass. 02019, and via the virtual public meeting option found on our bellinghamma.org website. For the request of a special permit, section 240-74 for a family apartment on the premises of 17 Indian Run Road, Bellingham, Mass. Assessors map 70, lot 17. Property is zoned suburban. Owners are Susan and William Smith, 17 Indian Run Road, Bellingham, Mass. Applicant is Melissa Wilson, 17 Indian Run Road, Bellingham, Mass. The application may be viewed at Town Clerk's Office, 10 Mechanic Street during regular town business hours. Motion to open the hearing.
Motion to open the hearing.
Second.
So be it. To introduce yourself.
I'm Melissa Wilson.
Okay.
My dad's
William
on
Smith.
Okay. How you doing? Explain to us what you are looking to do.
So what I want to do is my mom and I own a 2-family in Woonsocket, and my mom and dad want to stay in that house. You know,
She wants to build up.
I want to build up so I don't have to live in my childhood bedroom and have my own space so I can take care of them.
Okay.
And they can stay in my house.
Yeah. Are you going to do a full apartment with a full kitchen, just living quarters?
It's, I would like to have my own space for me, but if you guys don't like that, I don't have to do that. You know, like, I mean, I'm willing to bend any way I can.
So, but that is the intention.
But yes, I would like to have my own space, my own little kitchen, my own little living room, you know, just so I can have my own space, my own peace.
Okay.
But that's, you know.
You have any drawings or renditions or?
Not yet. I just wanted permission to see if it could be even done.
I can pull up the existing conditions if you like.
Good, good.
Yeah, I actually took a look at it on Google Maps today. You're good, Joe.
Oh, okay.
You're good. The question, are you, by raising this up, you'll obviously be 2 stories. And I couldn't see all the way around, but are there any other 2-story homes in the area?
Yes.
Okay. So it won't be totally out of character for the neighborhood?
No.
No,
The plan would literally be just to go straight
just
up.
to go straight up. Same exact
Footprint. Just
footprint,
up.
that's it, just up.
Okay. And Jim, do we know about the septic system?
Yeah, so the Board of Health did review it, and the septic system is in good condition, and I don't have the number of bedrooms, but it was adequate for what
What they're looking to do?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions?
No, my worry was about the septic system, but if it can handle it. it's
That was
pretty-
my word too, so.
And yeah, the second thing would have been if it's out of character that you already asked about.
Yeah, that was my only real question, that and the septic.
And it won't be higher than
Oh.
35 feet total.
I got pump it out of your yeah.
No, but that's talking about the height of the building, not the.
The height of the structure.
Yeah, no, it's just.
So what I would expect of, what do you anticipate if you're building up that you would have for rooms, et cetera?
I would have a bedroom, a one-room, living room, dining room, and a bathroom. That's it. Nothing fancy.
Basically, take care of your parents to help
Right,
out.
yes.
And,
yes. To keep the
That's
house
the
in
next
order.
question. How would you, where would the entrance be? How would you get into the,
Wherever it makes the most sense to put it.
so we usually would like to see access into the main house.
Yes. So I was thinking there are stairs that go down into the basement already.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking somehow using that space, because there's that space above it.
Put the stairs to the second floor over where the stairs
Yes,
to the basement.
yes,
Okay.
Makes
yes,
sense.
so that we can get into the main, because that's what I want to do too. I want to be able to get, I don't want to have to run out in the cold to go up in their
Sure,
house, you
absolutely,
know?
yeah.
But
Yeah,
with,
that's what's important.
with that said too,
What's that?
where it being a family apartment, do they have to have second egress?
We always, Jim, is there a requirement to have that? We've always had that as a condition, but,
Right, there's not a requirement in terms of the family apartment, building code might require it, but
Okay.
Tim would call it out on, and when he reviews the specs for the addition.
Yeah, because I thought where it was a separate apartment, it had to have, be adjoining, but also have its own
Right,
egress.
very likely, yeah.
You may want to keep that in mind.
Mhm.
I have no questions, really.
No, just to clarify, you're going to live, where would you live?
Above,
You would live upstairs.
yes, yes,
Your parents would,
be on where they are right now,
okay.
And would you be the only one
Yes.
additional occupant?
yes, yes.
I mean, no further questions.
Yeah.
motion to close the hearing.
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye. Motion to grant the permit as requested.
Second.
Any discussion? All good?
All good?
Record time setting tonight. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 So granted.
So that there's a 20-day appeal period, so I'll have the decision drafted probably either tomorrow or Monday. We'll file it with the town clerk. They'll notify you that it's been filed. Once the appeal period's over, if no one appeals it, you'll receive the formal decision. We just ask for you to record it at the Registry of Deeds. It's good for 5 years. If your situation remains the same after 5 years, you just come back in. It's an informal meeting where you renew it at that time.
It also stands as for family.
Right,
So I mean,
absolutely.
yeah, at some point in time, you can say, oh, I got an extra and want to rent it out.
No, it's
No, I applaud you for what you do.
it's my turn.
Got it.
They took care of me my whole life, it's
There
my
you
turn to
go.
give back.
Good for you.
Good for you guys.
Thank you, all right, good,
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good night.
Okay.
Wish you the best.
Stay well.
thank you, guys. Oh,
My God, it's folding at home.
You go in the basement. Just want to point out, Jason is here. I want to give him credit for
Hey,
attending.
Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
All right.
Good.
And Liz is spying on you, apparently.
Yes, she's also in the room. We're in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
What else do we have tonight, sir?
So I do got a couple of small things for you. So in your package, you have a covenant for Curtis Apartments. So this is a little bit unique in that we always have a covenant for subdivisions from the planning board side of things. For this 40B, it's very similar to a subdivision, so we added that condition into this development. It's not typical, but it protects the town if they, for whatever reason, were to stop work and put securities in place. So this is really just the first step of the covenant. Soon we'll be getting a security agreement with dollars associated with it. This basically tells us that they are going to live up to their bargain, essentially. And so town council's vetted this, and we've been back and forth quite a bit. So they just need board's approval and signature this evening if you agree.
So I'll move to sign the covenant.
Second?
I'd like to have a minute to read through it.
Sure.
Jim, I thought, this is what, see, my terminology for covenant is totally different, I guess.
Yeah.
When you buy into a neighborhood, there's covenants on your deed that you can't do X, Y, and Z.
Oh, okay. That's similar, but no, this covenant basically says that you're going to do X, Y, and Z, essentially. You're going to live up to your end of the bargain, and this will get replaced by a full security agreement at some point soon, once they really get into the, start to try and pull a occupancy permit. That's when we say, you know, well, the entire road's not done, though, you know, the water system going this way isn't done. You need to secure that with dollars, and you said you would do that here.
Okay, that's what you're using this for, okay.
Jim, just as an aside, driving by, are those holes that are there places where they're gonna blast?
They have been blasting. They've been
That's
blasting
pretty
for about
close.
a month. Yeah.
Oh,
They found a lot more, it's everywhere in town. They found a lot more lead.
There's a lot of ledge in.
How could they
Wow.
not anticipate that looking across the street?
I don't know. Or put a whole bunch of grass on top, I guess.
But that's fairly close, I thought, to the condos over there.
Yeah, luckily we haven't got any complaints from the folks over there. I did receive someone who came by more concerned about mosquitoes, but did talk about a little bit of dust. So we talked to them, and they were right on top of it. And the neighbor called back and thanked us because they saw the big water truck going by doing the dust mitigation. So
So,
It's been-
and I'll bring this up, and I'm not sure the answer to this question is, with your involvement in the past, does that need to not?
Actually, that was, the involvement in the past was before the sale, but I don't think, I'm certainly not involved now.
yeah,
I just wanna make sure
it's completely up to you.
I'm not
Okay.
involved, so
Great,
if everybody feels that's.
I'm good with it.
I'm good.
No comments on it.
No discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So passes.
You don't mind just signing and writing your name below it.
Hope you have time COVID free.
Is it? But I can't promise it'll get back to you that way.
I mean, not using it. Start for tonight, just getting over COVID.
Is there anything else, Jim? I have a question if you have nothing else.
Just have some minutes, but I do not have the signature pages. So we might have to hold on.
It's not a great pen.
That's how you should. COVID free.
Yeah, I don't have the signature pages, so if you want to vote on it, we can, and I'll have them ready for you next time, or if you want to hold off, it's up to you guys.
You know.
I have not read them.
Okay, you can hold off.
So, I'll do it right, like Ryan did it.
What do you mean?
So this is a most recent traffic study. That was my question.
Yes, yeah, that's the most recent submittal.
You want to print your name on the signature now? The boss asked for that.
And it was done since the last meeting, I'm assuming as well, right?
Right, exactly right. Well, it's more of an update, I guess, based on what we kind of told them a couple months ago.
Yeah.
About, use the most conservative numbers, this and that.
Yeah.
Look at real mitigation, but they'll get into that. And so.
You might be.
Are you a notary, Jim?
Larry is.
Watching these proceedings?
Yeah, he's aware of and watching.
You should become a notary.
I know, I need an attorney to sign off. I don't know any attorneys.
That's signing nothing.
So that's all I have for you this evening. Sorry, it wasn't more eventful.
When they did this traffic study, was there any breakout of
Thank you.
tractor trailer trips or just trips?
I believe it's just trips, but we
Like
can definitely
trips.
talk about that.
It makes a big difference, tractor trailers.
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah. I think
That's it. Make a motion to close that one?
so. Move.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 You, Jason.
Dude, I am getting so close on record
Thank
time.
you.